Have you ever dreamt of a place so bright that the sea and sky seem to melt into one another? A place where the air smells of salt, oregano, sweet jasmine, and where ancient stones whisper stories to the wind? This is not just a dream. This place is Greece. It is a country that feels like a warm embrace from the moment you arrive. The sun seems to shine a little brighter here, casting a golden glow on everything it touches. The water sparkles with a clarity that invites you to dive right in to feel its cool, refreshing touch against your skin. It is a land of vibrant contrasts, where the buzz of modern life happens right alongside ruins that have stood for thousands of years. Imagine yourself walking down a narrow, winding street, the stones worn smooth by countless footsteps over centuries. The walls are whitewashed and gleam in the afternoon sun, brilliant pink bougainvillea spilling over them like a waterfall of color. You hear the gentle hum of conversation from a nearby taverna, the clinking of glasses, and the soft strumming of a bouzouki. Our journey begins in Athens, the sprawling, vibrant heart of Greece. This is a city where the past is not just remembered, it is a living, breathing part of the present. As you walk through its streets, you feel the immense weight and wonder of thousands of years of civilization. Towering over the entire city is the magnificent Acropolis, a rocky hill crowned by the Parthenon. Seeing it for the first time can truly take your breath away. The massive marble columns stand strong against the brilliant blue sky, a powerful testament to the incredible art, philosophy, and democracy that were born right here. Beneath the grandeur of the Acropolis, the city unfolds in a fascinating maze of neighborhoods. Wander through the Plaka district, its charming village-like atmosphere and narrow, winding streets. Here, you will find delightful little shops selling handmade crafts, jewelry, local olive oil. Sit down at a traditional taverna under a canopy of green leaves and enjoy a slow, leisurely meal. The air is filled with the scent of grilled meat and freshly baked bread. Stroll and get lost, discovering hidden courtyards and picturesque corners at every turn. The ancient world and the modern city meet in a beautiful, chaotic, and utterly charming dance. One moment you are touching a stone Socrates might have passed, the next you are sipping a perfectly crafted cappuccino. Tip: visit the Acropolis as soon as it opens in the morning. Smaller crowds, softer sun, long dramatic shadows. Walk in relative peace, connect on a personal level, and stand in awe of its achievement. From the historic mainland, we take a ferry across the sparkling Aegean Sea to an island that looks like it was plucked from a postcard, the one and only Santorini. This is a place of dramatic beauty, formed by a massive volcanic eruption thousands of years ago. The island is essentially the rim of a giant underwater crater, or caldera. Perched atop these towering cliffs are villages of dazzling white houses, smooth curves, bright blue domes, stark against the deep blue sea. It's a sight so unique it almost doesn't feel real. The most famous village is Oya, where everyone comes for the legendary sunset. As afternoon softens, the white walls glow with shades of gold, pink, orange. Crowds gather in narrow pathways and cliffside cafes, all waiting for the main event. When the sun dips below the horizon, the sky burns red and purple. A collective gasp, then applause. It is deeply romantic and unforgettable. But Santorini is more than sunset. Kythira's views, shops, and lively restaurants. Take a boat into the caldera, visit volcanic hot springs, even climb the still active crater. Unique beaches, black, even red, make for surreal walks along Paris's shore. Tip: skip the sunset crowds one day, swim at sunrise on Kamari or Parissa, then enjoy a quiet seaside breakfast. A short ferry ride away from the romantic calm of Santorini lies its energetic sibling, Mykonos. If Santorini is a slow, romantic ballad, then Mykonos is an upbeat, joyful dance tune. Vibrant energy, beautiful beaches, world-famous nightlife. Before the music starts, Kora's cycladic maze awaits, once designed to confuse pirates. Getting lost is part of the fun. Chic boutiques, tiny art galleries, picture-perfect chapels. The windmills crown the hill, silhouetting beautifully at sunset. Little Venice's colorful balconies hang over waves, ideal for a cool drink as the sea splashes below. People come here to celebrate life. Beaches are legendary. Paradise, Super Paradise, Platis Giallos, Ornos. Lounge on a sunbed, swim in crystal clear water, enjoy food and cocktails delivered to your chair. At sunset, energy shifts to town. Bars and clubs come alive till early hours. Tip: in summer, book beach chairs in advance. Popular clubs fill fast. Reserve online or call a day ahead. Also, try the fresh seafood. Grilled octopus and calamari. Mykonos is special for its fun-loving, inclusive atmosphere. Next on our Greek adventure, we journey to Crete, the largest Greek island. Crete is more like a small country. Fiercely proud, incredibly diverse, rugged snow-capped mountains, deep hiking gorges, fertile olive valleys, long sandy beaches, secluded coves. Endless opportunities for adventure and discovery. Near Heraklion, the Palace of Knossos, center of the Minoan civilization. Walking these ruins is like stepping back 4,000 years. Grand courtyards, colorful frescoes, a legendary labyrinth. A place to spark imagination. Stories of kings, queens, ancient rituals among sacred stones. Explore Chania's Venetian harbor, its beautiful lighthouse, and seaside restaurants. Hike the famous Samaria Gorge. Find tiny mountain villages. Slow-paced life, age-old crafts, traditional recipes. Cretan food is a destination. Local olive oil, cheeses, honey, wild greens. Tip: rent a car. Buses link cities, but driving gives freedom. Into mountains, a stop for fresh oranges, a hidden beach not in guidebooks. Take smaller roads and see where they lead. Try a Dakos salad, sample a small glass of Reiki. Yeah, enjoy it. Section 6. Rhodes, Echoes of Nights and Ancient Wonders. We fly eastward to an island bridging Europe and the Middle East, rich in history, rich in sunshine. The crown jewel is the old town of Rhodes, a UNESCO site. Stepping through stone gates is like entering a fairy tale. One of Europe's best preserved medieval cities, cobblestone labyrinths, grand palaces, walls of the Knights of St. John. Down the Street of the Knights, you can almost hear armor clanking. At the top stands the Palace of the Grand Master. Grand halls, exquisite Hellenistic mosaics. The vast walls encircle the town, a reminder of Rhodes's strategic importance. Beyond medieval marvels, beautiful beaches and charming villages. Visit Lindos, white houses below an ancient Acropolis. The view to St. Paul's Bay is breathtaking. The Colossus once stood here, gone now, its legend lingers. Tip: wear sturdy shoes. Smooth, uneven cobbles can be tricky. Good footwear lets you wander for hours. Venture into smaller alleys to find hidden courtyards, local artisans at work, and peaceful squares where centuries whisper by. Section 7. Meteora, Reaching for the Heavens. We leave the sunny islands and travel inland to a place that defies gravity. The name means suspended in the air, and you will see why. Enormous pillars surge from the valley, reaching hundreds of feet skyward. A landscape that looks from another world. Ancient monasteries sit atop these towers. How did they build them? Early monks arrived in the 11th century. For centuries, ropes, nets, and pulleys hauled people and materials skyward. Today there are roads, bridges, and stone steps to several active monasteries. Inside, discover Byzantine art, peaceful courtyards, and chapels perfumed with incense, and endless views below. Whether religious or not, you feel the profound peace, the humbling scale, an urge to reflect. Tip: visit at sunrise or late afternoon. Warm golden light and long shadows transform the rocks. If you are lucky, mist curls around the bases, making monasteries seem to float on clouds. Find a roadside viewpoint in golden hour for spectacular photos, and a serene moment that captures this otherworldly spirit. Section 8. Nafplio, a seaside serenade. We travel to the Peloponnese to discover one of Greece's most romantic towns, first capital of modern Greece, dressed in Venetian-influenced grace. By the sea, a lovely promenade invites evening walks. Within, winding streets and grand squares buzz with outdoor cafes, neoclassical mansions wear bright bougainvillea. Everything's a joy on foot. Take a small boat to Bortzi for a unique town view. Palamidi towers above. Climb the famous steps for sweeping views of town, sea, and countryside. Perfect for sunset. Nafplio feels historic yet alive, sophisticated but unpretentious. Boutiques, art, excellent restaurants. It's a fantastic base for Mycenae and the great theater of Epidaurus. Tip: join the evening volta, locals strolling the waterfront at sunset. After your walk, treat yourself to loukoumades, little golden dough balls drizzled with honey, sprinkled with cinnamon, a sweet end to a perfect day. Section 9. An invitation to your own Greek story. We have journeyed through bright light and ancient legends, From the grandeur of Athens to the heavenly monasteries of Meteora. We witnessed Santorini's fiery sunsets, danced to Mykonos's joyful rhythms, and explored Crete's vast wild beauty. We walked with knights in Rhodes and savored Nafplio's seaside charm. But the true magic lives in small moments: salty feta, sweet watermelon, the kindness of a taverna owner, the warm sun on your skin, cicadas singing through olive leaves. Greece invites you to slow down, breathe deeply, be present. Good food, beautiful nature, warm connection. Consider this your invitation. You don't need a packed itinerary, just curiosity. Maybe your story is a hidden beach and a book, a chapel hike, or long, lazy lunches with new friends. Don't just dream of blue and white. Take a small step. Look at a map, read a little more, imagine your adventure. Walk slowly, look up, and smile at the deep blue. Greece is not just a place to see, it is a place to feel. Subscribe for more interesting facts and travel inspiration.